You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.
Y'all
That
missing?
that
Y'all
is the
missing?
truth. That is the absolute truth. This is Epiphany Media. What's
Hey, we
happening?
haven't heard that in a while.
Man, felt good. Like a comeback type of feeling. I don't know what to call it. But it's been a minute for sure. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Uh in for a light show. Regina, what's going on?
What's up? You ain't see this notification in a long time.
Right. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, this was a test. Make sure y'all still make sure y'all ain't try to unfollow us or make sure y'all ain't try to turn y'all notifications off or something. You know what I'm saying? We just took the summer off a little bit after all the hard work from the charity event. So uh yeah, man, we'll be back. Just want to talk about summertime, summer plans, how y'all summer was. Well, not summer plans because summer's over, but which I did. Plans for the rest of the year, all of that good stuff. Just want to chop it off for a little bit. Uh, Warm us back up into the routine of doing the show. And we might even play a little game later or something. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. So what you get into during your summer vacation?
What you get into? What's on your finger?
Oh, I don't even think I told you this. I had broke my
Nah,
finger. Uh, I broke my
nah.
pinky. I broke it like a week and a half ago, or something like that. Um, and in the most stupid, like the stupidest way, I did it too. I was um I was re-racking the dumbbells back on the rack, and I put the one down and put the other one down, and it like slipped. I didn't put it down right, and it came down on my finger and like pinched it. I thought I just pinched it, but I'm like, this don't feel like a normal, you know, because it hurt for a minute, and then it was just numb. Like I had no feeling in the tip of my pinky. So I'm like, yeah, I for sure broke it. Yeah, but when I seen you on Friday, I wasn't wearing it though.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah. I was about to say I just seen you, and I ain't seen no splint on the finger. Uh, you want to know what's funny though?
Well,
You weren't wearing nothing on your fingers on when I seen you on Friday though. Apparently,
That-
just
I'm
leave it
saying,
at that.
look, when you working hard on the job site, th- things fall off.
Stuff happens. Yeah, I get it. I respect it.
You know,
Uh, that's funny. Nigga, finally, the what you call them pop up the notification for Facebook. Finally, okay.
it was just for a
Oh no,
minute.
it took forever. Virginia said I broke my foot again. I think the last time be there is when I was too. Regina, what are you doing out here, man? You
You
getting
get hurt.
bruised up and you be breaking stuff and spraining stuff. You gotta take it easy. Um, yeah, man. Hopefully you're doing better. I breaking feet and feet parts like toes. I gotta be like the worst. You know what? That's one of the it's one of the questions in that game is your first broken bone. I think my hands. I broke my hand first or something. But I couldn't imagine breaking nothing in your foot or your
Uh,
ankle. I mean, you had Achilles. You know what I'm saying? Like you need those to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
that's the worst.
I couldn't imagine that, man.
You like your your pinky is essential. Like I can't grasp
Oh yeah,
anything.
yeah,
Like, it hurts to grasp anything with this hand.
man.
But it
Um,
don't hurt though. Like other than that, it's no pain. But like, when I try to pick up some shit and I got to have a good grip on it, it's terrible.
yeah. So I guess it just all depends on what you're doing, right? Like what exactly that you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I could still lift and work out or whatever, but it's, it just sucks.
Hey, everybody in the comments, feel free to let us know what y'all did on y'all summer. No, we're not break vacation. I'm sure y'all was working. We was working and stuff, but let us know what y'all did over the summer. Hopefully it wasn't. Hopefully everybody wasn't just breaking bones and stuff.
Yeah, I went out
Uh,
the
Go
country. I
ahead, my
went to
bad.
Toronto. I had a great time. I had a great time. I really did.
uh, any was there anything that happened that you needed to keep your eye on? Like were you making sure you were checking your corners? When you go out of town, man, it ain't always safe. You got to still be aware. Was everything
Oh,
cool?
like more. Look, I would say more than usual, just because you know, when people think of Canada, they think it's soft. I don't know. I mean, that's my general assumption. When I just think of Canada, I just think soft. Like I think nothing goes on there. But in all actuality, no. Like people were getting shot at the subway stations, rapid stations for y'all Clevelanders. Um, so it was dangerous. And I was on the subway like every day, so it was dangerous in the six.
That's that's strange. I went to school on the East Coast. I don't think I ever got on a train like that's called a subway ever.
And our Airbnb was kind of in the hood. Well, it was in the hood. They got different boroughs like New York, but before I went, I had looked up, where all of the major hoods were, and we were like 0.2 miles away from
That's
one
a
of them.
hey, like Virginia said, that's scary stuff. To be so close. That's yeah, to be so close, man. That's iffy. Regina said, my COVID just wouldn't let me feel better, so I went to the doctor, and I have long COVID. It sucks. I'm tired all the time. What the hell is long COVID? I mean, I get it from your description, but is that a
Hey,
thing? Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
well, the last batch that I got lasted 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks, and I wasn't even really sick. I was just really tired the whole 2 weeks. It was horrible.
Jeez.
That's the type
Yeah,
that's the type of tired where you just come home and you fall asleep after
yeah.
work.
I don't. Well, I think hopefully, I think I was a one and done. I haven't had any issues, and even at the new gig, I haven't had any. I've had some interactions, but nothing. Nothing that the PPE wouldn't. Help keep me away from. So far so good, but man, like long COVID though, that sounds terrible.
It's still out here after
Yeah, definitely
two
still out.
two and a
Oh,
half years.
and in the summertime it's probably mild. Like now it's about to pick back up. You getting into fall time, flu weather anyway. Like yeah, it's so hopefully everybody had a smooth summer as far as COVID, because we're gonna get back into the thick of it here soon. Regina said, chronic exhaustion, COVID can take 12 weeks or longer. 12 weeks.
Wow, that's a long time.
Oh, that's a long time, man.
And people have gotten it multiple times. So that's 9 months of your life where you're just tired all the time.
Yeah, that's terrible. Regina, you got to give us something positive though. Like, what did you do that was fun, or you got to give us something positive. You got to give us something good, man. Regina said, "I'm not contagious, but everything is just terribly hard." Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, even I got at the last Christmas time, 2020. Yeah, right at like the very end of the first year, and it was terrible, man. It was terrible. Like everything, trying to do anything was just terrible. Like if you wasn't just not moving, like just moving was terrible. Like getting up to go, eat or to the bathroom or whatever. Like everything just sucked, man. Everything sucked. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. Hopefully, man. I don't. It's not going nowhere. It's gonna be around.
We need inflation checks.
I agree. I agree with that. I do agree with that. It just sound like my daughter. Yeah, man. There's a daughter in Tatum or something. Yeah, it's like a good happy dog all the time. Um, yeah. No, for sure. We need inflation checks. So that's a good. Well, uh, my summer, we had a family vacation down in Cincinnati. Uh, we went. Our Airbnb was also in the hood. Um, it was the hood, man. Like soon as we got there, I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no, and it wasn't even bad. Like the neighbors ended up being cool, and the trip actually ended up being cool, but it was for sure in the hood. And but it was one of those houses where like you look at it from the street, you're like, man, what we about to get into? And then you walk in the house, like, what? Like this house is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was an amazing house, but it's Cincinnati, so it's essentially Kentucky. So it was one of those the house wasn't very wide, but it was tall. Like so, you had like 3 levels, but it was like it was super narrow though. You know what I'm saying? But it was an amazing house though. Like a huge dining room with enough for like 2 dining room tables in the dining room. The kitchen was nice. Had like a little island in the kitchen. The backyard was super dope. It was too many bugs to be out there, but the area was nice. It had like the lawn chairs and had a fire pit and a grill and stuff. Man, hands down the best shower ever. Like the best shower, like the shower was the main feature of the trip, not of the house, of the trip, man. Man, toward the end of the trip, we're like, all right, man, like we all need to pool our money and get one of these showers. Like who house do we keep it at? I'm like, I don't know. We're gonna have to buy land and we all gonna have to share the shower or something. That shower was crazy. It was the one that do all right, so you got like the overhead, but it's like it ain't like a normal shower head. It's like one of the flat ones, so it's like high pressure, but it's a million water spouts that the water come out of, and you can turn the knob and it had like the jets that shoot out like horizontally at you, and then you can turn the knob again and it had like a shower wand or whatever, like the flexible shower head or whatever. Man, that shower was crazy. Crazy.
So you didn't take down the name of the nozzle?
No,
shower head?
It wasn't on there. But I found similar ones on like Amazon.
You went
oh, of course, absolutely. And it was there were a couple $100 for a shower. That's just the piece. That's not talking about like the like the stone wall work that you would need to do it. Like that's just for the shower part. It was like a couple $100 just for the shower fixture, which is a lot for a shower. Super nice though.
But for something that you got to do, at least once a day, maybe worth it.
See, but then that's one. I feel like y'all got a dope shower at your house too, though.
Yeah, with the overhead.
Yeah, y'all got a dope shower too. But man, this one was amazing. It was an amazing shower, and the problem is that you just want to stay. And the Airbnb is cool. You ain't paying a water bill. You know what I'm saying? And it was a house full of everybody, so people was getting up mad early to take a shower so they could just stay in the shower longer. Like that's how good the shower was. I'm telling you, man. The shower, I'll tell you, the shower was the feature, man. That shower was crazy.
So what is it to do in Cincinnati though?
Man, we did normal stuff. We did like so we all got there kind of at different times. No, we got there around the same time, I guess. But the ones that got there early, they went to like the Cincinnati Zoo, which was more so just something to do. It wasn't better than Cleveland Zoo, therefore it's impossible to be better than like the Columbus Zoo. Like it's not,
Right.
you know. But we did that. We went to like this Mexican restaurant that was expensive as fuck. Like it was so expensive. It was just a normal Mexican restaurant. Like, there was nothing extravagant about like the food or the service. And then, you know, when you got a party of a bunch of people, the service just stinks. Like, it just sucks. The drinks were expensive, but they were like flashy drinks or whatever, right? So whatever drink you got, they'll have. So it ain't just a drink. Let's say you got like a pineapple, whatever. Well, that's what I got. I got like a pineapple tequila something, margarita or something. I don't know. But instead of it just being like that in the picture or whatever, it was they had like fresh cut fruit. They like lined the pineapple and I keep calling them fruit by the foot, but it wasn't. It's like that type of rolled up candy though, like different candy and not gummy worms, but like gummy worms and all type of stuff on it. Like the presentation was amazing, all that good stuff. But for two meals, one drink, one pop, and some street corn, like Mexican street corn, it was like $100. $100.
That's not adding up, right?
The math doesn't add up at all. Like not even a little bit. Because you know when you go to like those spots, it'd be like the gratuity be in the thing, but then some people like, oh, everybody didn't get charged gratuity, or else. I don't know, but I know our bill came out to like $100 for 2 meals, 2 meals, one alcoholic drink, one pop, and some street corn.
That's probably supposed to be like 50, 60. But 100, something I don't know what extra 50 came from.
So that ruined the rest of the trip for me in regards of doing stuff that costs money. That was it. I was out. The family went to Kings Island and all this stuff. Me and my set, we went to like a wine tasting spot. Groupon, $20 for 2 people. Wine tasting, crackers and cheese. And you get like wine glasses to go or something like that. $20 Groupon. Like that's my speed. You know what I'm saying? We went to like it's a cheesecake factory, not the restaurant, but like a place that makes cheesecakes. Cupcake style though, if that makes sense. So when you look at it, it looked like a cupcake, but it's all cheesecake. Like when I was thinking that when I took the first bite, though, I'm like, this cupcake is raw. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a cupcake; it's cheesecake. Like it was just dumb. But that spot was amazing. I don't know how much money we spent there, but let's say another $20. We got like they had like a coffee flight or something like that. But you could like, I don't know, maybe it was a cupcake flight, but we got coffee to go with it or whatever. But that's probably like another $20-$25 for 2 people, I think. So that was more of my speed. That $100 at the Mexican restaurant, that blew me. That was it for me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, you ever seen TikTok videos or Instagram videos of like people running around on those squares that light up?
Like at a fountain or a park or something?
No, it's like at a place, but it's like games, right? So it's in you know, it's like 2 locations in Toronto, and then there's like 1 in Tennessee somewhere. But it's like so for example, there's 3 people in the room, you know, everybody got to run to a red colored square, and other squares are, different colors, but you got to do it in like 3 or 4 seconds. So you got to keep running and running and running. So I went to that. That was pretty fun.
That seemed cool. Yeah, that seemed sweet.
Yeah. So
It
and then it
reminded
was
me
like,
of. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say it was like other games too. It was like a basketball game. So this hoop light up. You got to shoot an air. Then it was like this is one game where you got to spell the words in a certain amount of time. Before the eye look at you or something, you got to hide behind a pillar. And it's cool though.
Like that Squid Games or whatever.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Like that. So let me see. I just want to see if I can. I don't know how well this is going to. Go ahead. What? While I'm doing this, what?
And I know it was expensive in Cincinnati, but that Canadian conversion rate was great. I felt like I had money.
Man, it like it ain't break me, but I was just like, man, that's a lot of money to spend at a Mexican restaurant. It took the wind out of my sails for doing other expensive stuff. Like everything on the agenda was all expensive stuff at an expensive stuff, like Kings Island, and that's when I get in a cabana and all this stuff. But that Mexican restaurant killed me. But it was cool. So doing the like I said, the cheesecake thing, that was dope. The wine tasting was sweet. We went to like a black owned funnel cake. Make it like a funnel cake, not a cart, not quite a food truck, but not just like a table where they just got hot grease. Like it's like a cart or something. But that was super. That was sweet, man. It had we got cheesecake, funnel cake, or whatever, like or cookies and cream, or funnel cake or whatever. So that was cool. What else you do? Probably did something else, but I can't remember. Regina said, I seen those candies and rolls of paper. My friend had a Charlie and the Chocolate First of all, that's sweet. A Charlie and the Chocolate Factory party? That sounds dope. For her girls years ago, we had about any kind of candy you can imagine. That sounds sweet.
Yeah, that's what's up, especially you got a sweet tooth.
Yeah, that sounds dope. Even just for one night, like that sounds cool. I wonder if I can I don't know. I just gonna look on the screen. Oh, look, all right. So this is probably went to not a sponsor. I don't know what this is. This is like avocado. It's like a meal. It's like yeah, but it's like cocktail sauce or salsa. That's like shrimp.
Yeah, no, that one not for me.
Yeah, I was just they just be having like sweet drink, like it's cool drinks.
I see why it costs what it costs. Look, that's actually I seen that spot before. It was on Instagram one time. I seen it, and they had that was crazy drinks.
Yeah, the drinks there is the presentation is amazing. The drink tasted great. Like I won't take that from it at all, but it absolutely was expensive for the presentation though. Like, and I get it. Like that's what they do. So I'm sure that people coming there for the fancy drinks or whatever, so they can charge a little bit more for food. Like just go hand in hand. I completely understand it.
But, I think they call micheladas or something. like some of them not like them not margaritas. Like them some special situations.
This one I had something like this. It was like a pineapple. Yeah, it had like slices of mango. Mine didn't have a flower in it, but it had like those some type of other kind of candy or whatever on there. I don't know, just the same location we went to, but all these drinks are like extravagant and stuff. Which is great, but that price is crazy.
All right, give me a Che line. I'm good.
So like this would be cool if you get to like at the end of the drink. If I can take the Patron bottle with me, I don't know if it's connected to this glass part or whatever, but if I can take the bottle home, cool. Now I'm down with that. I'll pay the $35 or whatever it costs to do it, but not just for a pineapple, nigga. It was good. The drink was good, but it was too much for me.
That Che line, Modelo.
Yeah, I don't know for next
Difficult.
time.
Yeah.
Pacifica. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Keep me on the non-domestics. I'm cool, but that's expensive, man. Um, literally, like that was the first expensive thing, and that what it was supposed to be. Everything after that was like Kings Island. We was gonna go to Papados, like which you know it's expensive. Like it was just
But
it was
you
just
know it though.
you know for a fact it's gonna be expensive. So it ended up being like I said, it was a solid trip, and it was great because my family had been on a family vacation, and uh, well, like part of my family go, but we all haven't went in like forever. You know what I'm saying? I was maybe man, maybe 15, 16 or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long time. So that part was cool. I got to spend time with my nephew. He growing up like so. And it's funny though. I was telling him like, yeah, I'm like, just 3 years ago, I didn't know about you, man. Like you was an annoying kid. Like, you know, and I look at you in high school, you know what I'm saying? You doing the stuff that young men are supposed to do for the family. You stepping in, you know what I'm saying, just doing the stuff that you got to do. He get into it with his mom, but that's his mom, so I expect that or whatever. But as far as like helping out my grandfather or going to the store with his aunt or whatever, like he just stepped right in. Like it was super cool to see. So overall, it was a great trip between that shower and just spending time with the family. It was great. That shower though is the truth. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would stay back at the Airbnb that's in the hood, admittedly. It's no driveway. You know what I'm saying? You parking wherever you can just find parking. Like you might have to park in the field across the street. Like it's the hood. That shower makes it work makes it worth it though, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, but you from Cleveland, you know how to live wherever
Oh,
you
for
at.
sure. Oh, it was cool. It was cool. It was it's on the edge of gentrification, so you can see the signs. You know what I'm saying? It ain't quite there yet, but you can see like yeah, had this white guy. He would jog like halfway up the hill, but then back down. Like he wouldn't go all the way up the hill. Oh no!
Oh, really?
You never go. You never go to the top of the hill, but it's getting there though. It's close.
Bando. You seen abandoned houses?
Oh, directly
Waterfront?
across the street. Directly across the street. I might pull it up here in a second. That's funny. Regina said that it's definitely beautiful. They say you have to have food porn to show off what you're selling. I get it, but put the prices in the pictures then. Is that asking too much? Like put the prices in there because I need to know before I get there what we looking at. Like Papados, I just knew that was going to be expensive. We ended up not even going, but I just knew that was going to be expensive. But I know that though, you know what I'm saying. But everything else, I wasn't quite sure. We did go to my favorite store. Anytime I'm down that way, there's Party Stores, the Walmart of alcohol. Love that place. That's a place that never disappoints, man.
You get any new pickups? Anything good?
Some stuff that you can get here, but I hadn't been able, but the prices, you just can't beat the prices. Like there's a bottle of Jameson I got. There's like a $7 difference. Now, I know y'all thinking like $7. He complained about going to Mexico. He must be cheap. Yep, I am. You know what I'm saying? But it was a $7 difference for a bottle of Jameson. So yeah. So I picked up some Jameson. I picked up some mead. I had some mead for the first time. And something else, I think. Something else, but I don't remember what. But definitely that Jameson that was way cheaper, and then I had some mead for the first time. Was pretty good. No complaints on that.
Yeah, I like mead. It's pretty good. I mean, one of those age-old drinks, but good.
Yeah, this is my first time having it. Regina got to get some rest. All right, Regina. I mean, have a good one. Be safe, and hopefully you start to get that stuff out your system sooner rather than later.
And thanks for being a real supporter too. We appreciate
For sure. Always. And Regina said, buy that shower. Hey, I can look. Buying the shower head is the least of the worries. The other part is like getting the shower towel and the stone. You got to make it look good. That's the thing. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, D-Hawk. What's going on, man? D-Hawk, man, you got anything? You got any summer stories you want to tell us about? Anything happened this summer?
Yo, he's still making some classic.
Oh man, the hits never stop for D-Hawk. That's my guy for sure. Undefeated, you got anything that you want to talk about? Anything going on or that happened in your summer? We're talking about summer stories, summer vacation. Since we've been away, anything y'all want to share?
I'm still waiting on some plates for. He said in the Dominican.
D-Hawk in the DR.
Hey
man.
Hey, I know what goes on down there. You better be careful.
Hey, he said it's crazy.
Yes, it is. Yes, I agree.
I've never been to the DR, man, but everybody I know been at least once. And
look, if anybody's seeing that,
each time the story get crazier and crazier.
If anybody's seen that barbershop that's on Instagram, everybody know everybody know the barbershop I'm talking about. I don't even got to explain. You know, it's in the Dominican. If you've seen that video, then you know that's exactly how it is everywhere.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Oh no. He said on the right side.
Hey, that's still remember that meme from a long time ago. It was like the Lorraine Carnegie Bridge connecting Africa to Puerto Rico for 100 years or whatever it said. Man, I was dying laughing. Oh, that's too funny. Hey, hey, I'm about to say, man, imagine the sketches that can come from that for being out in the DR. DR hilarious, man. My aunt said, she said, buy books. I know my little cousin is selling books. Those aren't even complete sentences. What are you talking about, Auntie?
Hey, but I was about to say, yeah, we still wait on our desserts for the show.
Oh yeah, a full showcase.
Wait, I don't even know how many years now.
She did something for the Valentine's Day. The one time she had a little smorgasbord.
Okay, my mistake, my bad. You did put us together for that show. Chocolate covered strawberries and everything. Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry. My apologies.
That was funny. D-Hart said, "No, I'm here." Said these girls different. Hey, man.
Look, it's crazy seeing somebody that look like us, but they speak in Spanish. I be like, wow.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point, man. Hey, that's a good point.
It's like
that's a good way of looking at it.
It's like but don't ask them if they black. Yeah. They take offense to that.
Oh, they'd be offended, yeah. So your great grandparents from Africa. How dare you start clutching their pearls? How dare you? Oh, Africa.
Hey, like I said before on here, they kept asking me. It was like, yeah, you Dominican? Like, no, I'm American. Like, I'm bald. They can't see if I got curly hair.
Yeah.
Straight hair, they don't know.
That's a good point too, yeah.
I could be from the other side of the island. You never know.
Mine said, she's talking about aliens books. Yeah, my little cousin selling books everywhere, and my niece. My family doing stuff out here, man. They out here. She said, y'all gotta sell me in advance. I'm a momager. That's a good title and name for you. Managing your kids.
Look, all the young people in your family is writing books, man. Y'all get young authors.
Yeah. Man, we got 2. Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel unaccomplished right now.
Man, publishing out here. Hey, D Hart said I'm not coming back to 2042.
I
Hey,
get it. I most definitely get it.
hey, I don't care what you do. Just keep making them sketches. You better make some friends quick then. You
Hey,
better make some friends quick.
I know you're on vacation, but you should make one while you're down there too.
Man. Even man, I gotta stay in the country, man. I'll be having so many wild ideas for conversation. Like anytime I think about leaving the country, man. Anytime I think about leaving the country.
You know,
Like it's just trouble for me. I feel like it's just trouble waiting to happen. For real.
You should though. Going out the country, cool. I just get anxiety because I'm like, damn, I'm a million miles away from home. Like, if anything happened,
no stainless, it's over with. Yeah.
Yeah, but you still should go though. It's cool.
I've been out of the country a couple times, but now that I'm a little older, I've been thinking like, man, out of the country, you can see some wild stuff, man. Chanel said, yeah, I can see you might be Dominican in the past life. You ever been to, no, like they only told you that there? What about the one Puerto Rican girl, her dad? Did he think you was a Dominican? Is that the real reason he hated you? Is that the real reason her dad hated you? I know, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans gonna be getting along for some reason, some strange reason.
I don't know, man. Like he wanted this pure blood in his household. That's it.
Oh man.
Well, hey, it ain't my loss. That's all I know.
Yeah, fair enough. D-Hawk said, I made a Deshaun Watson video. Hey, cut it out, man. Hey, man. Hey, we trying to get these 11 games behind us. Don't hey, hey, don't spread our misery to the rest of the world, man. Let us get these 11 games behind us, man.
He went and got a massage. That's how they got a spa down there. But I get it.
I can't even say all the stuff I want to say. D-Hawk, man, you're gonna get us in trouble. Okay,
hey, you gotta say it. This is a safe place.
Hey. Hey, you know what? I wanted to talk about the Deshaun Watson thing. We was kind of in the thick of, well, towards the end, we was doing our charity thing. I wanted to talk about it, man, because I love when he keeps saying, I stand on my innocence. I love when he said that because it's just a funny statement to me.
Yeah. Ain't no backing down. Like, come on.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, it's not illegal to be a creep. It's frowned upon, but it's not illegal to be a creep. All right, D-Hawk, man, you take it easy, man. Be safe out there. Hit us up when you get back to the land, man, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's not illegal to be a creep. It's frowned upon greatly. It's not illegal, though, to be a creep.
It's not illegal to be a creep.
It's not. It's not. Man, you went anywhere and just ask some questions. Like some people are like, how dare you ask those, saying questions? But you're like, I'm just asking a question. I didn't grab you. I didn't harass you. I just said, hey,
look.
Would you possibly?
If you hit up somebody who do naked massages on OnlyFans and you fly them out and they give you that massage, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
That's what they do.
You know what I'm saying? Me and you don't got the money where we can just be, send 60 massage therapists, you know, out. We don't got that type of money. You know what I'm saying? But
But
look, at the same time, if I was into having a naked masseuse massage me and I got the money, what's wrong with that?
would you switch them out rapidly?
Am I
This nigga look off camera every direction. Look, I think I know the answer because I would immediately. I would. Oh, I
like
would
why
never.
wouldn't
It would never be a second. I would be
this
clear.
man
This is millions. Yeah, this is your first and last time here. I would say that up close. Right? You would never be any. I don't care who it is. Never have a. It's never.
all right, so he
Anyway.
hit him up. They probably didn't know who he was, and he said, "I want to fly you out. I want you to, massage." That's probably like, "How much you paying?" Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So once they got there, they found out who he was. It was like, "Oh, you a professional
You don't
athlete."
know. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
now then they probably started choosing. I don't think he. I mean, he could. He could have grabbed some thighs, some cheeks. I mean, it could have happened. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee they was flirting too. Or that's
Nobody.
Look, that's probably butt ass nigga giving them a massage. Like,
Yeah.
who
Hey,
knows?
there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, man. At any time for anything, you could be doing, man. You could be in the doctor's office, and like, oh, doctor, since you're here, I'm not saying it wouldn't be frowned upon, but you could do it though. You can ask the question. Is what I'm saying. There's nothing illegal about being a creep. It's frowned upon, but it's not illegal. And then the one lady even got ratted out by her son. Her son was like, what did he say that either she didn't know who he was or she knew exactly who he was, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we about to get paid." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't say nothing, and we gonna get this money. And then the son was like, "I'm saying something that's messed up," and that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened. And if the team was helping to get all of these girls to him, they had a list of all of them, so it wasn't hard to find them.
Sure. Yeah, it's Instagram, man. You know how many naked jobs it is that women are willing to do? They'll clean your house.
It's the oldest profession.
That's what I'm saying. The oldest.
Literally the oldest profession. Look at Ruth in the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
Literally the oldest profession, man.
Yeah, man. But like, so if I was just a creep and I was like, yeah, I want, somebody someone to clean my house. To clean my house every week. And I wanted to be a different person. I'm sure to be plenty of people, you know what I'm saying? Plenty of people that will be willing to do that, is what I'm saying. And like, you can't be mad at me for asking a question saying, "Hey, would you mind cleaning my house while you're naked?" Or whatever it is, whatever your profession is. You know what I'm saying? I can ask the question, and all you say is no. And some people said no, and that was the end of it. And some people said no, but I'll come back. That made me uncomfortable, but I'll come back and do it again anyway.
Yeah, you give me an extra $3,000 to clean my house naked. Cool. I don't want to touch you, nothing. I just want to look at you. Like, that's my that's my fetish.
Yeah, he's just a creep. There's nothing wrong with being a creep, man. There's nothing wrong with being a creep.
But he didn't forcefully tell anybody to do anything. Now that's a crime. Like, that's more so than frowned upon. Like, you go to if Deshaun Watson went to prison right now, like, no
completely different story.
Like, no nigga would. They say, "Oh, you paid for some some bitches to do what?" Oh, I did the same shit if I had $300 million. Like just keep it all the way real. Like that's all just how men talk. Like come on.
So Chanel says she don't really know who this dude is. So backstory for those of you that don't know, Deshaun Watson is a quarterback in the National Football League that played for the Houston Texans. Like this time last year, he had got into some issues with his team where he didn't want to play. He wanted to be traded or a new contract. They say we're not giving you a new contract, so he was like, "Well, I'm just not going to play." They're like, "Cool." But in the middle, so just after that, all of a sudden, it was initially it was like 4 cases came about of women saying that he like accusing him like sexual misconduct or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then that ballooned from 4 people to like 24 people in like a week or two, like a couple weeks. Ballooned to that many people. So it go to court. It go to like criminal court. 2 different grand juries said that nothing illegal. There's not enough evidence to say something illegal happened. As far as they know, everything was consensual. All right, so the criminal stuff is done. You go to civil court. So while going through court for these 24 cases, all of a sudden, when they start bringing up the NFL and like other teams or the Houston Texans as kind of like being a part of this, all of a sudden, like 20 of them settle immediately. You know what I'm saying? Which is a little suspicious, right? It's a little strange. And then the other 4, they ended up settling, and then it was like down to 1. I'm not even sure if that 1 settled or not, but it's still pending. But anyway, they accused him of having pretty much flying these girls out or whatever. And then, I mean, conflicting stories on what he was asking for different services, you know what I'm saying, that might not be on a masseuse menu, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's some front door stuff, it's some back door stuff. I don't know, I wasn't there. Like nobody knows, but yeah, women that went back multiple times, and then they was all part of this lawsuit. Yeah, women that never been there, or never been there. People that only went there one time was what I was trying to say. Went there one time and never went back. But yeah, people that went multiple times. But all these people was a part of this big lawsuit to try to get some money from this dude who's already been exonerated 2 grand juries for not doing anything criminally. Then it just became about money.
Right. Money. But, in the eye of, in the court of public opinion, he's guilty for some reason. I don't understand why he's guilty. And I'm not saying it's just because he's playing with the Browns or anything. Soon as he said I wanted to trade with the Texans and all that stuff came out, my mind went, this is a setup.
Yeah.
That was before he came to the Browns. And when he came to the Browns, I gave him even more support. Number 1, because I believe in the story, and number 2, he playing for my favorite team. So I'm a you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be an extra supporter of him. But I be seeing people. I just don't get it, man. I don't know.
I believe in the story. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying what he did was not, not morally wrong or whatever. Everybody got their own fetish. Everybody got their own stuff that they into. And if I'm young, black, and rich, telling what I be into. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just got the money and time and the availability to be able to do literally whatever it is I want to. I'm just saying that it's not illegal to be a creep. It's frowned upon, but it's not illegal to be a creep.
Yeah, you got money. You can put them on a Spirit, have them come see you.
Immediately.
Yeah, you'll be here tomorrow.
Let me be flued out. No. Whatever happened to the women, if they're telling the truth, I guess it's not cool or whatever. If they're telling the truth, anybody, if I was a judge, anybody that went back more than one time automatically your case is dismissed. You out of here, and you dismiss automatically.
Civilly, for sure.
Yeah, because you knew if he already made you feel uncomfortable or whatever, and then you're like, all right, maybe it's a one-time thing. I'll go back. Like that's just a money grab. Like, and now you just want some more money. But I said Byron needs pictures early. So my cousin went to the Browns game today, and they brought some T-shirts down at the. This is not at the stadium because I don't think you can. I don't think this is officially licensed Browns, licensed Cleveland Browns apparel. But anybody with a shirt press can make a shirt. So I don't know if it's the same shirt or the back of it, but this is everybody get entitled to their own opinion.
That's a hilarious ass shirt.
I wasn't there, neither was none of these people, so everybody entitled to their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's a funny shirt, man.
It's very, look, you got bitch off of Cleveland, now you got bitch give me a massage. Hey, what was the other one you said? I can't remember.
The other one was hey, all I know is my dude got oh my god, it's too funny. I don't remember how much his contract was with the Browns, but that little $10 million or whatever, he'll be fine. Or so the end of the story is they suspended him for 11 games, and he has to pay a $5 million fine. Now, he just signed a contract with the Browns for like a guaranteed $500 million or something, $350 million. Like something crazy.
Of the NFL.
100% guaranteed. So I'll pay $5 million today just to get it out of here. And next year, I'm making like $22 million. It's fine. Not even a big deal. Not a big deal.
He coming back with a vengeance. Like,
man,
he gonna be trying to slay everybody in the league. Period. Like at the end of the year, we in contention and we make the playoffs. Cool, but I don't think since he ain't play all year, I don't think we you know what I'm saying, make it all the way. But you never know. But but next year though,
11 games would be tough. But he get to come back against the team that just fronted on him. And you telling me they ain't going to be the highest rated game that week, the highest watched game that week? The Browns could go 0-10. You know what I'm saying? Or I think they're playing week 13 technically, but he only suspended for 11. And they give him 2 weeks to practice or something. Anyway.
2 weeks to practice? It's a bye week?
Yeah. But yeah, his first game back would be against a team that, I feel like some of it was set up or whatever. That's going to be, and it's the Browns could have no wins by that time, and it's still going to be the highest watched game this year. That's what's going to be. I promise you.
Look,
so
fantasy football, I'm gonna draft them just for that game.
Just.
Wherever I'm playing week 13, about to get crushed.
You gotta. Oh man! So I don't know. We can always get more into the design as we get down the line, but that's it. That's really it for me, man. It's not illegal to be a creep. It's frowned upon certain stuff, but it's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like peeking through somebody's window, like that's a crime. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody walking down the street, like, man, I like to hit. That's not. It's creepy. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, look how short your dress is. Like that's creepy. But it's not illegal though. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
But let's be real. As men, how many times have you sent a pic to a girl, like unsuspected pic? And y'all know the picture I'm talking about.
Hilarious.
How many times have y'all did that? That's borderline creep. No, that is a creep move.
I was gonna say, it's not borderline. That's absolutely a creep move. That might be illegal though. That one actually might be illegal. Don't quote me on that though.
I mean, they get sent millions by the day, millions.
Yeah, that's funny.
I hear nobody get convicted for sending the pic unless you sent it to a minor. Like, nigga, that's a crime.
Then you deserve it though. That's different. Oh man. All right, man. Anything else about the summer? Anybody else got anything they want to share about their summer vacation before we get out of here? First show back.
Look, we got some great shows for y'all coming up. Great.
Ooh, I agree. We got one that could possibly become volatile, but we'll see. We'll figure that out. See how it shake out. Yeah, man. Hopefully, everybody had a good summer. We had a very good event back in June, and it allowed us to get some time off and to reset and get ready for this home stretch to the new year. So, like I said, hopefully everybody had a good summer. Everybody had a good time off or new job, or hopefully y'all didn't get sick like Regina and hurt yourself. Hopefully everybody being careful, all that good stuff, man. But hopefully y'all come back and lock in with us for the next couple of weeks. We'll get y'all all the way to the new year, and some great shows, great entertainment. If you guys got any topics that you're interested in, or any guests that you guys think we should have on, as always, let us know. That's all I got, man. I'm looking forward to getting back in the groove of things, and we might have to get D-Hart to come back on to drop some gems since he stopped in with us today. Yeah, man.
First one was classic, but
D-Hart is always great.
If y'all don't know the charity, the culture walk that we were talking about for 3, 4, 5, 6 months straight was a huge success.
How you don't know about it? Like, we were talking about it for 6, 7, 8, 9 months. But I digress.
Huge success. People came out, walked on the sidewalk, and it was great. So.
Yeah, it was great. Good turnout. People ran. We got shirts out to everybody, and we appreciate the support on that. And
look,
we have an announcement.
70 years old out there.
Yeah, it was hot too. It got real hot real quick, and it's only a matter of time before we announce something else. So y'all just be on the lookout. Just keep rocking with us, man. I feel like a veteran, like it just just going through the motions, get back. Like, this is training camp. This is our training camp show before we hit the season. So thanks for joining us. Be on the lookout for any masseuses that y'all see walking around. Be careful. And hey,
you know what I'm saying? Look, if Robert Kraft can do it, you can do it too. He was on tape.
We talking about
verified. Like, he was on actual. He was surveillance tape. They caught this man.
We talking about Big B, though.
He got
yeah.
It was a tape.
We're talking about a different type of money, though. Yeah. Deshaun Watson just got half a B. Robert Kraft is worth multiple B's, like multiple different money.
Fuck rich, let's get wealthy.
That's the key. That's the key, man. That's the key. But yeah, man, with that being said, we appreciate y'all for joining us. Looking forward to this stretch. Like I said, if y'all need anything or have any comments or subjects y'all want to get into, just let us know. And salute to the city as always.
And remember to own your own. We out.
Stay safe.